Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am your host, Ken Johnson, and we are off into space. We are trying to culminate the information about Ethiopia's space program and try and get a better understanding. From what I found out, is they are behind catching up because this is an article from 2015. Ethiopia launched the first space program in East Africa. It goes on to say Ethiopia has built a privately funded astronomical observatory, taking the first step toward creating a fully fledged national space agency. With the 3 million US dollar investment, the East African country joins a handful of other African nations, including Nigeria, South Africa, and Egypt. So, as you can see, they are behind, and so we're just catching up to them. And that means that a lot of technology is floating around, a lot of information is going around South Africa, Egypt, that have their own space programs. And the government hopes the move will boost the local agriculture and communication industries. Boost agriculture and communication industry. As you might imagine, let's see, make sure you're in the screen. I hate when you're not in the screen. As you might imagine, the decision has attracted criticism due to the fact that Ethiopia, the second most populous country in Africa, is also battling with malnourishment and poverty among its people. You would think they would invest in its people, but it's privately funded, meaning it was a group of, you know what privately funded means, its people. But so far, no government money or international aid has been used to establish the observatory, which was built by the Ethiopian Space Science Society, ESSS, a body funded by Ethiopian Saudi business tycoon Mohammed Ala Moudi. Okay, so I don't know why Tor decided to call. We're just trying to get a little background. What I was thinking and considering, because this is 2004, if we look over, can we go to a different browser? This is the Foxfire. Let's go over here. Oh, it did close. Okay, that's okay. We can see this is a different image, of course. In 2019. So let's just take a look at it really quickly. They're taking selfies, and it clearly says the date and the place Addis Ababa on December 2nd, 2019. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Ethiopia launched its first satellite on Friday, December 20th. Remember, this is 2019, a landmark achievement for the country's space program that caps a banner year for the African space industry. The launch of the Ethiopian Remote Sensing Satellite, ETRSS, took place at the space station in China. Though scores of Ethiopian and Chinese officials and scientists gathered at the Entutu Observatory and Research Center outside the capital Addis Ababa early Friday to watch a live broadcast. So what I was thinking was, what was going on in 2004 when Tigray, in Tigray rather, in 2004, based on the fact that that's when Ethiopia started its space program, but it only really got off, and running recently. We'll go ahead and read the rest of this. It says, we can say that 2019 is pretty much the best year in the history of the African space industry. Oniosun told Agency France Press. Those names, those African names. Yeah, it looks like if I go over here and show you what was going on, because I just skipped down and closed that out. We went over here. Let me make sure you're still with me. Yeah, okay. And notice that Tigray has been keeping up conflict for quite some time. It's nothing new for them. I am in this page, so guys, you need to come over here too to take a look. Let's see. There you go. Okay, see, this is Tigray conflict sets off new wave of refugees in a region still grappling with earlier crises. It says in the article, in early November, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed launched a military offensive against forces of the Tigray People's Liberation Front in the northern Ethiopian region of Tigray. This came after months of rising tension between the front and Abiy administration. The conflict threatens to have wide implications for the region, which has been trying to manage unresolved refugee crises for over a decade. The fighting has already prompted tens of thousands of people to flee to safety, raising concerns about a humanitarian crisis. Some have left Tigray and crossed the border into Sudan. That's an indication who's wrong, guys, and somebody's coming after them, so they're getting out of there. Some have gone to other regions in Ethiopia, so they're going. Remember, the whole region is Ethiopia. You know, it's the federales coming for Tigray. Tigray wants to oppose them, and they have been for many years, apparently, and causing lots of displacement. And you don't want to be displaced from your house. You can't carry a whole house on your back unless you're a snail. So the main goal really is displacement, to get information and technology. Any progress you make, mess it up. That's the whole reason for wars and any conflict. It's never really necessarily about the main issue. It's always an ulterior motive. It's the land. So if you need the land, you got to get the people off. If the people want to fight, take their energy, stress them out, try and get them to move away through fear. And it's pretty simple, guys. You see it all the time. But you guys don't talk about that. You guys talk about other stuff that are not really interesting. And when you see people get shot and killed every day, and you know who's doing it. So, but I can give you a little more of this. The conflict, you know, over the past decade, 10 years now, it's been going on. War and famine in Ethiopia, Sudan, and Eritrea have displaced hundreds of thousands of people. Throughout the past decade, Sudan and Eritrea have been among the top 10 source countries for cross-border displacement. Eritrea has historically produced the highest number of refugees. So they just got people running around left and right without their houses, losing clothes, losing money, losing time, can't work, can't do anything but run around, can't even eat. And they gave a number on the last article I had about 2 million children, 200,000 other refugees displaced. That's what they're really after. Human capital. Turn people into slaves, sell them for sex slaves, sell them for manual labor. They don't know anything. They don't have anywhere to go. Their parents are murdered, keep getting, that's the whole purpose, really, guys. And apparently Ethiopia, the federales, are going to have to try and clean Tigray up as they try and control that area. We spoke of the border region where smuggling can go on, and you can control what comes in and what comes out or goes out. So that's just a really quick snippet as we delve into it a little more, staying focused on it and trying to keep track of the space program. We'll get more into the space program on the next episode. And until next time, go ahead and give the video a like, share it, and if you are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if the bell icon works, it will notify you uh, for my next release, right, like next upload. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.